Hi CD1 students. I want to give you an overview of week 2. When we go to our homepage for CD1, you will automatically be in the modules setting. So we're going to scroll down and we're going to go to week 2. And you'll notice that there's a prerequisite for week 2, meaning that you should have completed module for week 1 first. Okay, so now you go to week 2 checklist, and it's pretty long, you guys, this week. So it's important that you get off to a good start today, Tuesday. So you want to follow the checklist. Right away, I'm telling you what topics we're going to cover. And also the assignments and discussions you have to do this week. The next section is my recommendations for how to complete the assignments and the readings this week so you can stay on pace. So you have some assignments that are due right away. So today, Tuesday, you want to make sure you're reading the chapters and you want to complete your APGAR activity assignment today. It goes along with the chapter, so it makes sense to try to complete it while you're finishing your reading. You also want to select your reading about birth topic. So what are you going to what topic do you want to read about? So you're going to find a topic that deals with birth from your chapters 3 and 4. It could be on prenatal development. It can be on teratogens, for the parents should stay away from during pregnancy, the mom. It can be on hospitalization, what happens when the parent gives birth, or it can be on the APGAR. I don't know. There's a lot of different topics related to birth. That's the main key to the assignment, is that the topics have to be related to birth. So you're going to find think of your topic, and then you're going to find a professional journal or article from a reputable source, so not Wikipedia. So you probably want to go to the campus library resources. They have some child development journals available, and you want to find an article there. If you have questions, post questions in the discussion area, and I can provide a little bit more information about this assignment. But you have to do it quick because you're going to work on this starting today. Tomorrow, Wednesday, you're going to complete exam number 2. So it's on chapters 3 and 4. So the purpose behind the assignments is to really get you to dive into the content. And by diving into this content, you're going to prepare yourself for the exam. Okay. Once you complete the exam, you want to start reading chapter 5 and any resources in the module that's related to chapter 5. And then Thursday, you want to focus on chapters 6 and 7. But on Thursday, you're also going to participate in the discussion. The topic is Piaget. Wow, I didn't know that. So it's about discovering something new about the theorist Piaget. You should already have some foundation about Piaget from your first couple of chapters in the textbook. And so now you want to look at some outside resources and find out some more information about Piaget that you didn't know. And you're going to complete this assignment in the discussion area. You're also now going to complete that reading about birth assignment that you started on Tuesday. So it's going to be due on Thursday. And Thursday, you should begin reading chapters 6 and 7. And over the weekend, you're going to spend time completing your theorist report, studying for your exam on chapters 5, 6, and 7. And then also, in a couple of days, I'm going to break you guys up into groups and introduce you to the My Baby assignment. It's a group assignment that usually, I don't know how to describe the experience for students. All I can say is the way I direct group work is I do not encourage one person to carry the load for all group members. So you're going to make sure you want to check in on a regular basis because the assignment is worth 50 points, and I will be monitoring your input with the assignment in the discussion area. But I'll explain more about that later in the week. Okay, and over the weekend, you're going to have time to complete this theorist report so you can post it by Monday and study for your exam so you can post it by Monday. Okay, so you have a couple of things that's due between Tuesday and Thursday, and then a couple of things that's due over the course of the weekend. Okay, so it is a busy week, you guys. Um, if you go back to the modules for week 2, you'll notice that I have chapter PowerPoints. I also have some lecture notes with videos. It helps to kind of read through those and watch the videos. And then also for the APGAR assessment assignment, there's a review here. So you want to make sure you review this before you try to complete the actual APGAR assignment. Okay? Let me see. One other thing I wanted to show you is that I haven't started grading completely for CD1. I'm working on CD11, but I'll try to get some grades in for CD1 later this evening. But I want to show you the grade section. So when you go to the grade section, this is me. I'm in as a test student. So you'll notice that for the introductions, I received partial score. I received a 7 out of 10. So if you don't receive a complete the total points, look over here and see if I put if there's a little bubble here. Because if there's a bubble, then that means I added a comment. And more than likely, the comment explains your points. So here I said, be sure to meet all assignment criteria. Post to classmates as instructed in the assignment instructions. So for the introductions, I think you're supposed to post to your classmates. And in this case, I guess I did not post. Yeah, it says comment on at least 2 of your classmates' post. Okay, so I did not, my test student did not do that. So my test student received partial points. For the introduction quiz, if there's a 0, that means this assignment has been graded and you received a 0. So that means I did not do the assignment. Normally I would have a comment that says did not complete assignment. But if there's a dash, that means that it has not been graded yet. Okay. And then for theoretical perspective, I put a comment, practice summarizing what you're reading into your own words and/or provide appropriate quotes and citations. So in this class especially, there's a lot of conversation about theory and different theorists and the things that they say. So it's important that when you're completing different assignments that you are using quotations if you're copying word for word, or you are summarizing what you read and including citations to reference where you receive the information from. So your reading about birth assignment is going to be a good practice activity for you to do that, because the assignment simply asks for you to, let me see. Okay, so the assignment simply asks for you to write 5 complete sentences about what you read. And so you're summarizing what you read. So you can find an article that might be 5 pages long, 3 pages long, 10 pages long. It doesn't matter. Your summary should be 5 sentences only. Where you're summarizing what you read and to 5 complete sentences. So what is the most important information you can share with someone else from the article that you read? Okay, so the assignment guidelines are here. And so this is a good practice for you to incorporate your citations and references and things like that, because that's something that I want to make sure you're doing throughout the semester. Okay. If you have any questions, be sure to go to discussions and post your questions here. And if you are a classmate that know the answer, feel free to respond to the question, and then I'll check in throughout the week to make sure that those questions are being answered. All right. Have a great week. I know it's going to be a busy week, but you guys can do it. And we are a couple of weeks in, and we just have a few more weeks. Yeah, a few more weeks to go. Okay. All right. Take care.